Thank you, Steve. Thank you, everyone. You can laugh a bit more and give another round of applause to Steve. You may not get to laugh for the next 5 minutes. Probably with my appearance, you're thinking, and with the way I've been set up, you're thinking I am a British Indian, born with a silver spoon in my mouth, and with the looks, and with this sort of well-spoken, strange accent, and sort of posh clothing. I could go by being an actress, or somebody in media, or maybe a model even. But the reality is that I actually come from a very poor, conservative Indian family, and I'm an introvert, and it has been an incredibly difficult challenge to set my script for this evening tonight. And I realized that just being happy all the time doesn't mean being funny all the time. and so I have this with me today. As you can see, it reminds me, as you can see, it's an embellished bikini. It's the first bikini I ever wore in my life. And as you can see, it's not something that I wore on a beach. I wore it on stage in front of 200 people doing a belly dance while I was 3 months pregnant. So if I could do that, I think I can do this one as well. The second time I put myself on a spot was when I delivered a TEDx at St. Andrews University in Scotland last year. Thank you. I spoke about engaging millennials in leading sustainability work, because I do feel that a lot of the work that we're doing, and especially young people, it freaks me out. We are shuffling deck chairs and switching off patio heaters while Titanic is sinking, but it wasn't that funny, the TEDx. I didn't carry this with me, so I'm going to put the bikini aside and speak about other things that I'm passionate about. I'm passionate about uplifting people from poverty. I think it can be a good thing for everyone. I personally come from a very poor family, as I said to you. I slept with my brother, sister, in the same bed for 24 years until the day I left home. And the nice thing about that is that my husband loves me to bits just because of that. Because, you see, I never complain. I never say I need my own space. I always had no space. And then the second thing I'm also convinced is that interreligious wars can end. Because I grew up in a conservative Hindu family, but I also studied in a Catholic school. So I grew up praying to Jesus for everything academic, and my 330 million other gods for everything else. That worked. And some of my best friends are Muslims, and I'm married to a man who is my own Buddha with spunk. So my full name is Darshita. So I thought I'd just stretch my boundary a bit more and at least make one shit joke to make you all laugh, at least in the end. So this is one final one to say that my father comes from a very small village in Western India, a farming village. And what I loved most as a little child was to go to this village, and I loved the ablution ritual. So this is how it goes. We would go, so firstly I take a small recycled plastic bottle. I walk to the well, I fill water from the well, I go to the field, and I find a quiet bushy corner, dig a hole, and do my excretion and walk back home. So that was the ritual. And of course in India we don't use toilet paper, so it was just water and hands. And everything that occurred there went into the soil and became part of whatever grew out from that soil. And how many of you eat organic food here? So just to make it relevant. The food from that farm would be certified organic food because we don't use chemicals and pesticides. Anyways, that was a very long-winded way to say that consider the possibility that we are in shit because we do not respect shit. Thank you.